What are some good internet rabbit holes to fall into during this time of quarantine? I've been down a rabbit hole to make sourdough bread. I'm fascinated now. I didn't realize how the process works. I found some lady who's been using the same starter since the 1970s and she got hers from a woman who used hers for the last 100 years. Next comment. My 90s TV, http://www. My 90s TV. com/. This is a fun, novelty website where you can easily lose yourself for hours with nostalgia. Basically it uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in 90s and allows you to specify the year you want, along with what categories you want to see when you change channels. There is also a My 80s TV, http://www. My 80s TV. com/ and a My 70s TV, http://www. My 70s TV. Next comment. TV tropes. Next comment. If you're into music, there are a ton of great channels on YouTube. Rick Beato does a lot of music and song analyses. Alex Ball has done some documentaries about Roland and the Prophet synthesizers. All really interesting history and information. True Cuckoo is a dude who has a ton of videos about synthesizers, drum machines, and jams. Not to mention tutorials. There's so much that you can learn. I started with guitar and recently I got into synths and drum machines, and YouTube is a great place to get to learn from plenty of talented people. I missed a ton, but I guess you can do the exploring yourself. Next comment. So go to Wikipedia and pick a country and look at a history of their leaders. Can be interesting to see a list of them and the politics behind it, especially African countries cause they're wild how often they switch and for what. Next comment. On YouTube, I have been viewing this channel named Horror Stories. It's a collection of short but brief real-life horror stories of people who died in the most horrible, unimaginable, and unsuspecting way. No clickbaits, on-point storytelling. Next comment. Next comment. I've been getting into reading about quantum mechanics. I figure if the quarantine lasts a year or two I still won't understand any of it. Next comment. Try researching the DuPont family. Not the medical field, innovative part, but the fucked up evil incest haunted house parts. It's hard to find info because billionaires control everything, but it's there. Next comment. Maybe you could find out what's on the second page of Google. Next comment. Science channels. From entertaining to informative, science channels have been my favorite types of channels to binge. Vsauce is one of the best at this. Backyard Scientist, Mark Rober, and Slow Mo Guys to name a few. Next comment. Modern Russian history. Start reading about Rasputin and then go from there. Good stuff. Next comment. Next comment. The Titanic didn't really sink, instead the Olympic did in an insurance scam. EVA, I don't actually believe this, it's just one hell of a theory to read. Next comment. Gels Marble runs. Watch the Marble Olympics. Next comment. /r/transcribers of Reddit is a pretty good way to kill some time by writing transcriptions for people who are vision impaired. Next comment. The SCP universe. Next comment. Next comment. I love reading any article related to astronomy or the universe. Kurtisik is a cool channel. Next comment. Next comment. I've personally gained a big interest in sea shanties. Next comment. Web serial novels. There's lots of good ones available for free. I haven't read too many, but I can personally recommend Worm and the Practical Guide to Evil. Next comment. Honestly, I just like looking up random shit and people I hear about from TV shows, Reddit etc. on Wikipedia and digging through connected articles. Next comment. How to grow mushrooms, not magic mushrooms, PLS don't ask, it gets annoying, and the different techniques people use for different species. Also, the rabbit hole of how many chemical products we harvest from fungi. It just sounds stupid to believe in the power of fungus because there is a fine line between it and all the essential oil homeopathic bullshit and cure-all products being marketed by MLMs and Facebook antivax moms. Next comment. Give lucid dreaming a shot. Next comment. True crime. Something about murderers and serial killers are terribly addictive to learn about. The ethics issues of persecuting a mentally ill person/minor as well as the eventual rehabilitation and whether they should ever be released. A truly fascinating field. Only downside is that I can't talk about these with people I know IRL. Next comment. LMAO, a few years ago I couldn't sleep and fell into an oyster shucking rabbit hole and it was a live stream of this lady shucking for pearls with different colors. Next comment. Someone in another thread recommended the YouTube channel Geography Now. Next comment. Next comment. Next comment. Next comment. Look up conspiracy theories, spooky stories, and mysteries on YouTube. Top 5s, bedtime stories, and Lazy Masquerade are all really good, and also paranoia inducing. Oh, and also cold case detective. Next comment. My girlfriend and I watched every single Eurovision music video from the last 5 years over the course of 3 days. Time well spent. I never knew how amazing the whole competition is. Next comment. Did you know that we are actually a hybrid slave race forged by aliens to mine precious metals to repair the atmosphere of their home planet, and the Great Flood was them trying to wash us off the planet because they starting falling in love with us? True story. Now you don't have to watch weeks of movies about the Anunnaki. Next comment. Reading court opinions from, insert your state here, Court of Appeals. I've learned so much about the legal system, precedents in proceedings, police interrogation, search and seizures, and lots of other things. I've also learned there are some seriously messed up people. More than I could have imagined. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed.